One of my favorite genres when it comes to mangas is the martial arts one. I don't know why, but I really just love the action film mangas. There are a lot of mangas out there, specifically the ones with characters who are skilled in martial arts. What I really love about many of these mangas is that they aren't based on any specific art style or tries to be realistic. It's about the action, the power, and most of all, fun. This is my own section, kicking off our list with our top 10 and one of my well, not one of mine, but like top 10. So 10 of my favorite martial arts mangas out there. Number 10, Fight Class 3. Basically, I really like how everything isn't all daisies and flowers. It goes into a different direction to what you expect. I really love how the MC fights too. It is really interesting and I really enjoyed it. A world in which Korea is the global capital of combat. At Nam-2 High School, where the best and the most talented students of martial arts reside, Ju Ji Tai suddenly finds himself thrust into their midst despite being a total weakling. By neutralizing his physical shortcomings through jujitsu, can he rise to the top of the fight classes? I would recommend if you like some new manhwas too. Read then. Number 9. Tale of a Scribe who retires to the countryside. In one word, marvelous. It will be going to be the great manga in the future because the way the story unfolds is unremarkable. A scholar who failed the national exams is picked up by a martial arts master and given the task to record his life into a book. Through their journey, Sun Bin meets many great people and soon finds himself following the same path as their master, as a martial arts king. It is a beautifully told following the same path as a master, of course. It is beautifully told story. The author uses terms and ways to describe things in many ways, such as the amazing way. In many cultivation or Murim series, one hears idioms about tigers, dragons, and so on. But this series takes that to a whole other level. The story is well written and the art is well refined and it fits the story perfectly. Overall, it's a nice read. Number 8. Fizz Demon of Manhwa. The story is classic, first, but then it becomes unique and deeper than other cultivation mangas. Dam Ho, the sole survivor of a raid on his village, has a lame leg. The worst possible condition for a martial artist. Nonetheless, he refuses to stop training. Whilst everyone around him tells him he cannot become one, Dan Ho refuses to give up on his dream. Will he really be able to overcome his misfortune and become the best martial artist? I love the fact that actions have real consequences even for the MC. Moreover, the MC is strong and has a strong will, and I like it a lot, and the art is flawless! Yeah! But if you're looking for mangas with the OPMC, then read this one. It's a nice read. Number 7. Cold Moon Chronicles. Overall, the plot is engaging and interesting, and the concept is pretty cool, and the world building is amazing, and it's got a likable MC. Nice art. The great war between the Murim Alliance and the demonic cult ended after the cult's lord was killed in battle. 13 peaceful years later, Alliance members of the Murim are being summoned by the headquarters. In response, Wudong sect, one of the Murim Alliance members, is sending their best disciple, Jiseo, along with a lazy but once promising Soviol. Overall, it's a great read, you should check it out. Number 6. Chronicles of Heavenly Demon. Chronicles of Heavenly Demon is one of the many martial arts stories where the MC gets reincarnated for the sole purpose of getting revenge. The most interesting aspect of this one is that the guy becomes a member of the demonic cult. In his second life, of course, which at least gives it a bit of a twist. To say the truth, I like this kind of manga in an ancient world where martial arts reign supreme. An Seong can only watch as his master is brutally beaten to death after a false accusation of practicing forbidden demonic arts. Even after a valiant fight, he fails to kill those responsible and faces his own end. But fate has other plans. Instead of taking his last breath, he awakens as a child, training to be an elite soldier of a demonic sect. Now, An Seong must embrace the demonic arts and harness power in his ultimate quest for revenge. However, overall, it's got a nice OPMC reincarnation martial arts story. Number 5. The Undefeatable Swordsman. The son of a low-key innkeeper, Woo Moon Song always dreamed of being a martial arts master, a dream that would never become a reality thanks to this frail body. Then one night, a mysterious guest leaves behind a painting as payment that enthralls Woo Moon for reasons he can't explain. It soon becomes clear that it's no ordinary painting when Wu Moon starts showing prowess in the martial arts he's never had before. Thus begins the path for a scatterbrained kid to change his destiny and become truly undefeatable. It's so underrated and the story is so well written and the plot is great. Would give it a read. Number 4. Global Martial Arts. Overall, the plot is engaging and the story is nice and the plot is interesting. His rebirth was just the start of his journey towards the peak. Invade the Basement, Rise, Martial Arts. Another system-dependent developing on martial arts. But at least the MC is actually training instead of suddenly being able to do everything. It's pretty good. The MC is smart and strong as well. And the plot is both classic and original. You won't get bored with this one. Number 3. Siu 2. The concept is unique and the story is exciting, so I'm hoping this goes well. It was entertaining, and if you're just looking for a story with a good art style, it's a must-read. After Pangu opened the sky, the overflowing divine power remained in the world, gradually becoming several divine weapons. It spread into the rivers and lakes. The dark arrows that can penetrate that wall can summon giant whale umbrellas and turn snowy mountains into magma spears. Li Kangsang and his son must defeat the masters who possess these unsurpassed soldiers to find the whereabouts of the enemies of the family and unlock centuries of family's curse. You got this far, please do yourself a favor and read the manga. Number 2. Gosu. This manga is so good and this manga is actually pretty good. The story itself is unique and I haven't seen any other manga that has a similar storyline, so at least it's not a copy-paste story like some other mangas out there. The art is good and it's fully colored. The fight scenes are intense and give some solo-leveling vibes sometimes. The MC is bland but OP, but in the latest arc we learn more about the MC and his struggle and we see some character developments from the MC. Gosu is a genre about revenge, martial arts and comedy. The comedy hits its mark sometimes, and the martial art battles are sometimes on fire. The revenge is missing though, but I think we will see it in part 2. Number 1. Legend of the Northern Blade. This is like one of the best mangas out there. I love the series, the art is just amazing and the characters are amazing as well. This is definitely a must-read. When the world was plunged into darkness, the martial artists gathered to form the Northern Heavenly Sect. With the help of a Northern Heavenly Sect, people began to enjoy peace again. However, as time passed, the martial arts began to conspire against the Northern Heavenly Sect and eventually caused the death of the sect leader, Jin Quan Ho, destroying the sect with it. As everybody left the sect, Jin Quan Ho's only son, Jin Mo Woon, was left behind. Mu Wan has never learned martial arts, but he finds the technique secretly left behind by his father and begins to acquire the martial arts of the Northern Heavenly Sect. To be honest, at first it seems like you want to drop it, but after some time I promise you will be hooked. And after hooking, you will binge watch it. It's that good. That's all for today, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, then give this video a like and share it with your friends and family, but also subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. Zirakan is who I am, and I am the voice of the voiceless. See ya!